Taxes. Taxes are the probably, if not the top, one of the top most confusing things for people. They're even confusing for accountants because our tax code is about this thick and it's filled with a lot of legal jargon that most people just do not understand. So let me start this video by saying I'm not a certified accountant. I'm not a CPA. I did not go to accounting, take accounting classes and get a, MBA or anything like that. However, I am an attorney and I do know how to read the tax code. As a matter of fact, I read the entire, in full, the entire tax code for small businesses and anything pertaining to entrepreneurs 3 times, and multiple other sections of the tax code multiple times as well, including reading all the IRS publications, the meaning behind these parts of the tax code that we're going through. So I read all that, so I know all that stuff. So I wanted to give some tips to everyone, just 5 easy tips to everyone to be able to really utilize this tax code. A lot of you don't know, but 93% of the tax code is designed for exemptions, for ways for you to not be able to, or not have to pay taxes. Only 7% of the tax code is written to tell us what we have to pay taxes on. A lot of people don't realize that. So the tax code is full of benefits. That's why you have a lot of these people that, Robert Kiyosaki is massive millionaire. You have Amazon as a corporation. You have several other big corporations, multimillionaires. They pay $0 in taxes because they know the tax code. They pay these accountants and these guys who really know the tax code to help them not have to pay taxes. So here you go. Here's some great tips. Number 1, don't wait till right before you have to file your taxes to start going through everything. You need to know how you're spending your money and what you're doing with your money up front. So you don't a lot of people say, oh, I just give everything to my accountant and let him deal with it. That is a horrible idea, especially if you own a business, because your accountant can't go back and tell you how to spend your money. He can't say, oh, you need to go and, back in February, you should change this to this way. You can't do that. You've spent your money the way you spent your money. You can have a few changes and kind of move some things around and help yourself out, but you can't do that. So number 1, don't wait till the last minute. You need to start planning. Hey, this is a new tax year right now. April 15th started, or April 16th started a new tax year. So, or whatever the day after the last filing date was. I can't remember what day it fell on this year. So you need to start now focusing on how you're spending your money and what you're doing with your money. That's number 1. Number 2, you need to know your write-offs. You need to know this one is specifically for people who own a business, period. Like if you are in the direct sales business, you own a business. Even if you only pay $50 a year to own your business, you own a business. That $50 fee to have a membership, you get to write that off. So that's an expense. So what that does is, for those of you that don't know, you pay taxes on your taxable income. Let's say you earn $20,000 a year. All right, let's say, or whatever number. Let's just say $10,000 a year. You earn $10,000 a year in your business. Okay, well, let's say it cost you $100 a year to have a website. It's usually a lot more than that, but $100 a year. So now your taxable income is $9,900. So now you're only paying taxes on $9,900. All right. Well, then let's say that you had to drive to meet clients, you had to drive and meet people. All right. So you get to write off. Now I think the what is the federal tax rate? Let me see. 2019 federal tax gas rate. Let's see. Mileage rates. It went up this year. Is definitely up for 2019. Let's see. 58 cents per mile driven for business use. That's insane. 58 cents is what you get to write off for every mile. So every mile in your car, let's say you drove, let's say you drove 3,000 total miles of the year. That's to meet with people for lunch. That's you go to networking events, to anything business related. You're meeting with people to bring them a product or give them a service. Let's say 3,000 miles. That would be at 58 cents a mile. That's $1,740 you get to take off your taxable income. Now you're not paying taxes on $1,740, which would be, let's say you're at the 20% tax bracket. That just saved you $350 right there. I mean, right off the top, it's saving you $350. So you need to know your write-offs. Meals, you get to write off 50% of your meals that are business related. Know your write-offs. Take the time and just go look at the tax code for small businesses. It's not that long. 99% of it you can understand. And then they have things that help explain it. See, all right. Third one. After the tax year, so like, let's say 2008 or let's say 2019 closed. All right. Well, you're done. Now we're April 15th, 2020, whatever. 2019 is gone, or we're let's say January 1st, 2020. Well, now we can't go back and spend money in 2019 and write that off on our taxes for the 2019 tax year. We can't do that. But there is a way to have more tax deductions. So to lower that taxable income, some are IRAs. You can put money into some IRAs, and they have limits. Some of them have limits, some of them don't. But you can put money in certain IRAs, and after the tax year, and be able to write that off. So we did that before. I think we put like $10,000 in, 2 different IRAs, and we're able to, now we lowered our, our income, taxable income by $10,000. Put it in an IRA. I mean, that's just a simple tip that one of my old accountants, she had no clue of, and she was horrible. I really feel like I knew a lot more than she did, because there were multiple times where she said, "Oh, I didn't even know that." So I doubt that she read the tax code. Okay, that's number 3. Number 4, there are great apps out there for your phone and software on the computer, but great free apps that you can use to really help track stuff. So small business owners, this one's for you. Receipts. You don't want to be having a bunch of receipts laying around. QuickBooks allows you to take pictures of them, store them in there. If you ever got audited, there's a free app called, it's like Shoebox or something like that allows you to take pictures of your receipts and save the receipt, put some notations on there as well. There are free mileage apps to help track your mileage as well. So, and there's some that maybe like $5 a month or something really low. But those are great. Those are great things. If you're horrible at keeping track of your mileage, those are great. 5th thing, stop calling the money that you get back a refund. It's not a refund. It just means you paid way too much in taxes during the year. So think about it this way. When let's say you go to Chick-fil-A, all right? Let's say your meal is $15 and you give them a $20 bill. They give you a $5 bill back. They don't give you a $5 refund. You don't call that a refund. That's giving you your money back because you gave them too much. It's the same thing with taxes. If you're getting money back on your taxes, you're doing it wrong. That means you gave the government way too much money, and they held on to it for an interest-free loan for them, because they don't pay you interest on that money that they held on to for the whole year. So you want to stop calling a refund and figure out how to spend the smallest amount of money on taxes. You need to figure out where that is. So like when I started my job and I was practicing law, they withheld a lot of money for taxes out of my paycheck. And I went to them, I said, listen, like, why is this much getting taken out of my check? And they said, oh, well, we can withhold the minimum amount. So why wouldn't that be the default setting for you guys to withhold the minimum amount? Like, why would I want you to withhold way more? Like, I'm a salaried employee. You know what I was getting, you know what I'm getting paid. That made no sense to me. So now I'm in control of my own, paycheck and what I do with it, and pay myself first and pay the government last. But that's something to really think about. Like, if you're getting a refund check, it's not truly a refund. You did it wrong. You gave the government way too much money. So stop doing that. Guys, there are a bunch of other tax tips out there. There's a bunch of ways to save money out there on taxes. Just take the time. Let's go get a great book. There's some great books out there. Let me see. Back there on the bookshelf, I have some, but I've talked about this book before, Tax-Free Wealth for business owners. And you don't have to own a large business. You just own a business. I highly encourage everyone to own a business just for the tax write-offs. Like, you have so many benefits for owning a business. Even if you don't earn a lot of income with it, you have a ton. It can, just owning a business, just having, like, let's say a membership or distributorship or something like that, the amount of tax benefits that opens up to you is insane. You will wind up making money by saving on taxes, even if you don't earn that much with your business. I mean, it's really amazing. So I highly encourage everybody to own a business, even if it's something really small. And I'm not talking brick or mortar. You can, have any type of business. Direct sales business, they're really, my opinion, they're the best. I've never seen anything that beats them, because there's no overhead and all that. So, very, very, very low cost. And those are just great ways to really take advantage of tax benefits. So I hope that was very helpful for y'all. I'll be recording a lot more videos soon on topics such as this. So, James Rudder, y'all have a good day.